What's up guys, so today we are going to be reviewing the free hoist from Mode. It is a 1-ton chain motor. It's all wireless and it fits inside of this small case. So we're actually going to go rig it up over here and show you guys how to use it, what I like about it, what I hate about it, and we'll go from there. Okay, so before we actually rig this thing up, I wanted to show you guys what comes inside the case. Obviously we've got the 1-ton motor. It weighs about 50-ish pounds. I actually don't know that for sure, but I'm not a really strong dude and I can pick this thing up no problem. It comes with 65 feet with a chain. You've got your big hook here to clip up. It also comes with the charging cable. So here's the male end and then here's the female end that will go inside the motor. And then you also get this adapter, which is so if you want to hook up your charger to here like this, and then this you can plug in a battery straight into it if you want to just charge the battery separately instead of plugging in the motor into the power supply. That's so if you have extra batteries on site and you want to charge one while one's in the motor, you can do that as well. Okay, before we actually rig this thing up, I wanted to show you this guy. This is a GLE net. This is a cheap Wi-Fi router. You're gonna need to get a router and dedicate it to your motor. Now the network name, as you see, it's mode_router_5G, and the password is mode123456. Okay guys, so as you see, we've got the motor rigged up here. As you see on your screen, you are seeing my phone screen. So once you connect to the motor or to that network in your settings application, make sure you're connected to that motor. And once you open the app, you can see it says mode_router_5G. That is the network I've connected to. And then we have the free hoist, so let's just click on that. Next, as you see, I have two motors. One is not turned on and hooked up, so that is why this guy over here is grayed out. But this one here that shows me my battery life and my connection, I can go ahead and highlight that. And now I can go ahead and just start pulling it up. So by holding the up button, the motor will now start to move and lift out of its case. The chain bag does come with the motor, and you get a couple more D-rings to lower or raise that chain bag. Okay, I want to show you guys a couple of things here in the app. First things first, hold on the gear icon button. As you see, hide soft limit. If it shows hide soft limit, then you want to do it one more time where it says show soft limit settings. If it says show soft limit settings your first time, that's what you want. These motors, when they come to you, they will have a soft limit setting, and you want to be able to clear that. So now that that says show soft limit settings, hold on the all button, and all these settings come up. Go to soft limit setting, and then select both motors, or all of your motors that you have, and hit clear, confirm. And now that soft limit setting was deleted, and this motor will go all the way up to the top. If you click on the gear icon, it will take you to some settings here on the that you can change. Operate mode on the left, that means your buttons are were on the left. Once I turn it off, it switched it to the right. I like it on the left. Disable volume key control. I don't really know what it does because it doesn't actually disable my volume controls. Show emergency stop switch, that should always be on, because if something happens and the motor won't stop and you don't have that on, you cannot emergency stop this motor, so I keep that on. Display weight, you cannot actually turn it off, so if I turn it off and come back, you see it still shows the weight, and if I go back to my settings, it turns it back on automatically. You can name your device and give it a password. That is how you can protect from other people connecting to this motor and trying to raise it during your show if they know the network name and password. Okay guys, so I am prepping this motor for my show on July 4th. And so I need to run out some chain. So I've got enough chain to rig this up. But while I do that, I want to talk a little bit more about the motor, what I like, what I don't like. First thing I do like is that it is completely wireless. I don't need to have power up and running to go ahead and start lifting things up in the air. That's a really nice plus. One thing I am skeptical of, and I've seen that other people have used this motor and have no issues with it, but it is transmitting on a 2.4 and 5 gigahertz, which is what Wi-Fi and Bluetooth transmits on. So I don't know if there'll be any connection lossage, but that is another reason why they need their own dedicated network, and so nothing else is on it, so nothing else can be trying to send out random commands to these motors. I would say I was frustrated when I first got this motor and had to have someone else actually help me set up the network. I didn't realize, I thought you would connect the motor to a network. I didn't realize you had to configure a whole network to the motor, but once I learned that, everything was super easy. At first, the soft limit thing was an issue for me, and I could not figure out how to get to show that button. But their customer support has been really nice to work with. They've been really responsive. But Mo did send me out a motor for free. So thank you guys to them. And if you guys want to get your hands on some motors, shoot me an email. My email is listed in the description of this video. And I will get you guys in contact with the best price for these motors.